From the Lineweaver Wealth Watch Center, this is the Financial Quarterback.
I'm Jim Lineweaver, your financial quarterback since 1993. My guest today is Laurie Steiner, a partner with Solomon, Steiner Peck, and a certified elder law attorney. Today we're going to talk about using an irrevocable trust in order to protect your assets and to simplify your estate planning. So Laurie, let's get started with the basics of a trust.
Okay. At the most basic level, a trust agreement is just a relationship in which the person setting up the trust, the grantor, provides money to and assets to the trustee who's holding it for one or more beneficiaries.
Yeah, and people do this for many reasons, including reducing estate taxes, minimizing or even avoiding probate, funding charitable gift strategies, or even Medicaid planning.
That's true. And those things are all true of trusts, but what we're going to talk about today is an irrevocable trust. It means, just like it sounds, it's irrevocable. You can't make changes to it. So it's helpful for people. It allows you to really control your assets, and that's why it's used in estate and asset protection planning. The big downside to an irrevocable trust, however, is that it is irrevocable and you can't touch the principal.
Yeah, that's a very important point. And trusts like these are ultimately about giving you control of your assets, your estate plan, and ultimately your legacy.
An irrevocable trust can help by avoiding probate because the trust, rather than the will, directs where the money goes. It can be left in place when the grantor dies so that they can control when and how and to whom the assets go. And many parents find that good if they have a child who just isn't very good with money, so that they can control the situation when the distribution is made.
It is a good benefit. And we're talking about irrevocable trust generally right now, but there's also a specific version known as a Medicaid trust. This can be very useful to divest your assets and also help you with Medicaid planning.
Yeah, the Medicaid trust can hold any assets, including things even like annuities. Income can be distributed to the Medicaid applicant or their spouse or their kids. However, sometimes we don't advise it because it can cause Medicaid to scrutinize the trust and try to attack it. The principal, however, cannot be distributed, as I mentioned, and therefore it is protected.
And so there are many pros in using an irrevocable trust, but what about the cons?
Well, the main drawback is, as we've discussed, it's irrevocable, which means the principal isn't able to be controlled by the grantor or taken out by the grantor. It's not a simple process. There's costs and there's time involved in getting everything set up and managing the trust. And in the case of a Medicaid trust, again, Medicaid can scrutinize it a little bit and look into it and try to attack it, but there's steps you can take to control that.
A lot of great information. Thanks, Laurie. As you can see, a trust, in this case an irrevocable trust, can provide significant protection when it comes to your estate. It can give you greater control as you think about the legacy that you want to leave for yourself and your family. If you'd like to meet with us and the professionals at Solomon, Steiner Peck, give us a call. Stay tuned for Fox News Center.